now that you're nice and calm, I want you to keep using these great techniques, focusing on your breath. And I'm going to go ahead and show you a video that I found of the Prometric Center, and I'm just going to talk you through it. But I'd like for you, as I'm going through this, to kind of use the relaxation strategies that you've learned so far, or strategies that you like to use yourself as I'm going through this, because the goal is to watch this video, but kind of do it very peacefully and relaxed, focusing on your breath so that when you're in the test center, you can remember how peaceful this was and how you can handle it and you're prepared. Let me find it. Okay. It's 30 minutes before your. So this is an example of a test center. You should see a video here. I'm hoping you can. Raise your hand if you can't see a video. And imagine that's you. You're walking into the Prometric Test Center. You're greeting the person who's working there. They may be kind of quiet and calm. They may not be very bubbly, but they're rooting for you and they want you to be able to do your best. And there are lots of rules at a test center, but you can read those at home and learn all the ways that you can strategize to make this testing experience the best one for you. You will have a place to put your personal things. That's where you'll be able to put your lunch. And then you're going to go through this strategy. They're very, very picky about checking all your ID and then using the scanner to make sure you're not sneaking things into the test center. Keep in mind that it's not personal. It's just something they have to do to keep the test secure. And if you have glasses, you might think of a way to have two glasses, one in your locker and one with you at the test center, so that it's less time looking at your glasses as you go in and out. You also might want to think about wearing clothes that are comfortable but don't have pockets, so you don't have to turn your pockets in and out. So you can go in and out a little faster. You're going to have a great place to test. It's a carol. It reduces the noise as you're taking your test. They'll be able to see you through a glass. You can raise your hand if you need help, and you can request earphones if you want to help you to really focus on the test. You can come and go based on your breaks. You're going to want to be smart and plan your breaks so that you use them the best you can. And there are lots of things that you're going to do that day that kind of make the test easier to do. I recommend you really investigate that and investigate the rules before you take the test so that you can perform your best. So it just kind of, in summary, some of those things that you might want to do to save yourself some time is, think about what's going to reduce your stress and think about things you can do to make things go faster. Also, you're going to want to keep your energy levels up. So think about your snacks, think about some light exercise during your breaks to get your blood pumping and your brain working. And also during the test, there is a strategy you can use during that 15-minute section when you're supposed to be reading directions, but you'll probably know those directions from all your practicing on UWorld. You can do a brain dump technique when you get into the test, where you use that sheet of paper that the Prometric Center person gives you. Just write down all the things that you've memorized, those mnemonics, those formulas, anything that's really going to help you that's hard to remember. Write it down before you get started so that you have it on a sheet of paper to refer to when you need it later in the test. And then think about your personal stamina and what you're going to need to do in terms of breaks to keep your energy up all day. And think about foods that you can eat that you like, that are calming, but also will give you energy. Like chocolate. Chocolate can help, but whole grain is good to keep your energy levels at a good level. You don't want to have too much sugar because you don't want that sugar crash. So there's lots of things you can do during the test to reduce your stress. So in conclusion, uh, test anxiety can really get in your way for step one, but there are strategies you can use in studying and preparing, and even on test day that can help you to be more effective and to reduce the problems related to test anxiety during step one. If you're feeling difficulty as you're preparing for step one, there are lots of resources to help you with your test anxiety. You can talk to your counselor. You can also utilize CAPS, which is the Counseling and Psychological Services on campus. If you're someone who is finding that test anxiety is getting in your way of living your life, you want to talk to a professional about it. There are also great apps like Headspace, Calm, and Breathwork to help you to practice your meditation and mindfulness so that you are less reactive to stress during a test.